Why Big Mike warned everyone to stay away from Omeche Oko today. Nobody expected Big Mike to make such a bold statement. It was supposed to be an ordinary day for Omeche Oko and Michael. They had both arrived at the movie location early in the morning, ready for another long day of filming. Omeche was busy going through her script when Michael walked over with a bottle of water. "You've been reading that same page for 10 minutes. She looked up. "Because I'm trying to understand the scene." Michael smiled. "You've understood it. You're just overthinking." She laughed. "You know me too well." "I have to." She looked at him. "Why?" "Because you're my person." Omeche smiled and returned to her script. Neither of them noticed that a few people nearby had started watching them. They were used to the closeness between the two. But lately, something about Michael had changed. He was more protective, more attentive, and much more open about how important Omeche was to him. Later that morning, Omeche stepped away from the set to make a phone call. While she was gone, someone jokingly asked Michael, "Big Mike, why do you always keep an eye on Omeche?" Michael laughed. "I don't keep an eye on her." The person smiled. "Really?" Michael nodded. "She's capable of taking care of herself." Then he paused. "But I still don't like people taking advantage of her kindness." That answer immediately changed the conversation. Someone asked, "So you're protective of her?" Michael smiled. "Very." "Why?" He looked toward where Omeche had gone. "Because she's important to me." The teasing continued. "How important?" Michael shook his head. "You people like trouble." Everyone laughed. But then something happened. A man approached Omeche while she was standing alone. He started talking to her. From a distance, Michael noticed. He watched for a few seconds. Then he walked over. "Ohms." She turned. "Mike." He smiled. "Everything okay?" "Yes." Michael looked at the man briefly. Then back at Omeche. "Come with me. We're needed on set." Omeche followed him. As they walked away, she looked at him. "Why did you come and rescue me?" "I didn't rescue you." "You definitely did." Michael smiled. "Maybe I just wanted you beside me." She laughed. "You're becoming very obvious." "Good." She stopped walking. "Good." Michael turned toward her. "I don't want to hide how much I care about you anymore." Omeche stared at him. Before she could respond, someone called them back to set. The day continued. But later, during a break, another incident happened. Omeche was surrounded by people asking for pictures and conversation. Michael watched from a short distance. He wasn't angry. He wasn't jealous. But he was clearly paying attention. When Omeche finally returned to him, she laughed. "Why are you looking at me like that?" "Like what?" "Like you're guarding me." Michael smiled. "Maybe I am." She shook her head. "You can't guard me from everybody." "I know." "Then what are you doing?" "I'm reminding people that you're precious." Omeche became quiet. She didn't know what to say. Michael looked at her. "I'm serious. You don't have to protect me from everyone." "I know." He paused. "But I will always protect your peace." That sentence touched her. Later that afternoon, a playful conversation started among some of the people around them. Someone jokingly said, "Big Mike, you should just announce that nobody is allowed near Omeche." Everyone laughed. Michael laughed too. Then he looked at Omeche. She raised an eyebrow. "What?" Michael smiled. "Actually, that's not a bad idea." The room erupted in laughter. Big Mike is serious. Omeche is officially under protection. Omeche laughed. "You people are crazy." Michael shook his head. "I'm not saying she belongs to me." His voice became more serious. "I'm saying people should respect her." Everyone became quiet. He continued. "Omeche is kind. She's respectful. She treats people well. And sometimes people mistake kindness for weakness." He looked around. "That's what I don't like." Omeche listened quietly. Michael continued. Nobody should make her uncomfortable. Nobody should disrespect her. And nobody should think they can take advantage of her simply because she's nice. Then he smiled. If you're coming around Amish, come with good intentions. The room erupted again. Someone shouted, Big Mike has spoken. Amish laughed. But deep down, his words meant something to her. It wasn't about controlling who could speak to her. It wasn't about jealousy. It was about respect. Michael had always admired her kindness. He simply didn't want anyone to misuse it. After filming ended, Amish approached him. You really meant everything you said. Michael nodded. Yes. She smiled. You know I can defend myself. I know. Then why are you always so protective? Michael looked at her. Because loving someone doesn't mean thinking they're helpless. Amish became quiet. It means caring about their happiness. He paused. And I care about yours. She looked down. Mike. You make it difficult for me to keep pretending you're just my best friend. Michael smiled. Maybe you should stop pretending. She looked up. Their eyes met. For a moment, neither said anything. Then Amish smiled. Maybe I should. Michael's expression softened. You mean that? She nodded. I think I'm finally starting to understand you. And she smiled. You care about me more deeply than you ever wanted to admit. Michael laughed. That's true. And maybe, she paused. Maybe I care about you the same way. Michael became silent. Ohms. She smiled. Don't make me say everything tonight. He laughed. Okay. Then he looked at her. But I'm going to remember that. You should. They walked away together. Michael no longer needed to warn people to stay away from Amish. What he really wanted was much simpler. He wanted everyone to understand that she deserved respect. And perhaps, beneath all his protective words, there was an even deeper truth. Big Mike wasn't trying to own Amish. He simply loved her. He admired her. He valued her. And after years of friendship, he had reached the point where he could no longer hide how deeply she mattered to him. As they reached the car, Amish looked at him. Mike. Yes. Thank you. For what? For always looking out for me. He smiled. Always. She nodded. And for the record. What? You don't have to warn everyone to stay away from me. Michael raised an eyebrow. Why? She smiled. Because I know who I want beside me. Michael smiled. And who is that? Amish opened the car door. You. Then she got inside. Michael stood there for a moment, smiling to himself. Because sometimes the most meaningful confession doesn't come in the form of the words, I love you. Sometimes it comes from choosing someone's company, trusting them, feeling safe around them, and letting them know, without fear, that when everyone else leaves, you still want them beside you. For Big Mike and Omeche Oko, their friendship had become something deeper. And neither of them was running from it anymore. Thank you so much for listening to today's gist. If you enjoyed this discussion, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notification bell so you'll always be among the first to receive our latest Nollywood updates. To my returning subscribers, thank you once again for your continuous support. I appreciate every one of you. Until our next gist, keep supporting Nollywood, keep spreading positivity, and take good care of yourselves. My name is Sandy, and this is Direct Sandy TV. See you in the next one.